working with C or C++ source code and encountered a header file. This is a header file used in C and C++ programming for declarations and interfaces. I'm Evan Brooks, Certified Support Engineer, and I'll explain how these files work. I'm saving the most versatile part for last. We're going to rely on one simple but powerful header file inspection tool that is capable of reading and repairing hundreds of file types. A header file, commonly used in C and C++ programming, contains declarations for functions, variables, and constants that are shared across multiple source files. Programmers use these files to organize code, improve readability, and enable modular programming by including them in other source files using the hashtag include directive. Designed as a plain text file, its purpose is purely for the pre-processing stage of compilation. The C++ preprocessor textually includes the header's content into the source file. This design avoids code duplication and separates interface from implementation, a fundamental principle of software engineering for managing large projects. Historically, the main tool for managing the header type has been Visual Studio Code by Microsoft Corporation. The file's embedded scripts necessitate a sandboxed environment not offered by Windows. Windows can reveal the source, but running the script requires the correct command line environment. We are performing a full check of installed file handlers. Right-click your header file and choose Open With. Test with Visual Studio Code first. If it's missing, select another program. The fix is usually a simple software swap. If the header file won't budge, stay calm. If the header file has resisted the previous steps, we need to examine the source. Test the following 3 key failure points to determine the origin of the block. First, opening in an editor. Open header files in any text editor or integrated development environment such as Visual Studio, Visual Studio Code, CLion, or Vim. The IDE typically provides syntax highlighting code navigation and IntelliSense features specifically designed for C and C++ header file editing. Next, including in source code. Reference the header file from C or C++ source code using the preprocessor directive include followed by the header file name, in quotes for local headers or angle brackets for system headers. The compiler inserts the header content during preprocessing, making declarations available. Finally, compiling with headers. Configure your build system to specify, include paths where headers are located, using compiler flags such as +i for GCC and Clang, or the equivalent in MSVC. The compiler resolves include directives by searching configured paths in order until finding the requested file. If compatibility checks failed, it is likely because the file extension name is shared by different developers for unrelated formats, causing your PC to use the wrong reading language. You may find success with a solution built on independent file logic that aims to read the file header at the byte level to identify the format, regardless of its current label. The complexity of this file is clear now when the other solutions have failed. Your best chance for recovery lies with a superior program like FileMagick. Access it at filemagick.com. If you have any further questions about this file type, drop them below. Don't forget to subscribe before you go.